Oof. Okay, it hasn't gone on. I guess that makes sense because I haven't explored. Hello. I'm here again. Getting ready. I learned saplings. There's no like spruce saplings or anything. Is it getting dark or is it getting bright? It's getting bright out. So until I'm ready to update, what do I want to build next? I want to build like a little place for food or whatever. And bake a cake. Little bakeries and cakes. Can you breed animals yet? Let me check, because then I could probably make a little chicken coop. Nope. Oh, did it just despawn? Nope, it's still there. But hey, at least I know how that works. I could grab spruce and birch, but they wouldn't drop anything until later versions. So I need eggs. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna build stuff. Should I just go find and grab birch? But right here. No, right there seems like a nice place for a bakery overlooking the general area. Don't know how I'll connect it up, but yeah, I think I'll do right here. Alright, I'm gonna look for some birch to build it out of. There's lapis in this version now, but you go somewhere to get it. I'm gonna go across this way. See if I can find some birch. Just It's more ice over here. I've been back here, haven't I? Wait, that's spruce already. I guess I haven't been that far this way. Felt like I have. I don't want to mine much spruce, but I know where some spruce is at least. But I want birch. I shouldn't be going this way. Wow, these are really newly generated chunks. I haven't explored very much, have I? Let me grab this clay. Could head that way. Oh, I did not mean to break that one. I want to save the stuff for a bit later. Okay, I do have a lot of inventory space. That's space at least. Well, I might as well commit. Or I could place some. Oh, that is flowing water. Here we go. Having a lot of clay is always good. Alright, I am going to head across this way to find some... No, I'll go a different way. I think I'm gonna go behind where I went on my original exploration and mining trip in this world. Found the iron mines. Spruce and birch saplings aren't a thing until beta 1.5. So I want to do something with like every block in this version before I actually make too many stuff. But right now I do want to grab birch because I think it will make for a good bakery. And that's what I want. I might not cut the trees down all the way though, and leave them floating, which I know is a crime, but it prevents them from dropping things at least. There's lapis, so I need to go mining in newly generated chunks as well. So pick a direction to strip mine or continue off one of my many strip mines. Yeah, I can continue off the forward one. I don't know where that leads. Actually, probably... No, it would lead this way, which is the way I don't want. I want to go preferably this way to mine lapis. Because this is the area of the world I've been the least. I guess maybe that way? I was just there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go this way. Oh my. That's useful to have. Hold on. Yeah, paranoid again. I can't. I have so much on my mind. There's one of my old pillars to find my way home. Good thing I have a compass now. I was exploring around, got so lost. I've checked out this area quite extensively, actually. I'm gonna actually grab some wool, because there's dye now. It'll be nice to have at least some. 8 wool. My inventory's almost full. I don't grab that much birch, so... Oh, what if I made like a big cake? Why are there so many drops? Why are there so many oceans? I don't think I'm gonna make the bakery literally a cake. There's another desert over there. Wow. But that one probably has sandstone in it. Because I've generated it in this version. Guess I could grab more arrows. I used a lot of them. Nice flat little area. Hello, chickens. I got a few eggs. Oh, don't I need 3 eggs per cake? Might be foolish of me to go on these little adventures. I don't need these mushrooms. I'll pick them up. They had a bad time with their spawn. Now I don't have any room for... I don't have any room for anything. I've got more than enough feathers. They're practically not used for anything anyway. Thank you, Ebabine. Cave down there. Oh, I didn't drop anything for a second. Very sparse lands. I thought grass blocks were added. Like, actual, like, tall grass. These are newly generated chunks, so they should be spawning unless they don't spawn in this type of terrain. So much sand everywhere. Birch tree. See my first birch? Yeah, it's a bit of a walk away. I think I'm gonna leave the stuff standing until one point. Let's put a little brick pillar here so that I know. I probably will know, but it just is a bit of a pointer. It's getting dark too. It's more clay. A lot of birch trees though. I'm gonna be in trouble. I could replace the trees with with bricks, you know. No, I'll do the thing where I put torches below. But I don't want you decaying. I think I can do that to prevent decay. No, decay starting. Ooh. You are next. This place looks torn up. Zombie already. That is gonna be. It's gonna kill me. Already, damn. I don't even have room for your feathers, zombie. That's a tall tree there. This is not even gonna be close to enough. I guess I'll get a stack. Just leave a lot of the torches behind. Why is there a flower there? Birch tree right here. Alright, those trees, I'm gonna start actually finding the other trees. I got... Oh my god. Damn. Okay. These guys are crazy. But I can mine those. I got a few that I torched about. Which I can get saplings for later. Let's get you. Nope. Not those monsters around. Just generating new chunks. Making my eventual life harder to find more things. That is until the nether roof comes. Because then I can just walk a little bit, take a brisk jog, and then come back, and everything will be fine. Damn, okay. It's not as consistent as it is in newer versions. Damn. Oh, damn you. Damn you. Okay, this is a bit crazy. Well, my armor's broken, so I can put on my new set and free up even more inventory space. There's a stack of birch. Is it getting daytime already? Oh, that's a pretty cool place. I'd love to revisit this. It's pretty intriguing. Oh my god. I'll grab the pumpkin, sure. One pumpkin. Very well. This place is crazy. I am a big fan. I should build something here. It's a bit farther away than I would like, but still, it's a nice place. I'm struggling to find birch. Okay, you just stay away. Just stay away. Oh god. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Where are birch trees? I'm like Jesse Minecraft story mode. There's some birch trees down here. Killing the spider. Oh, not a skeleton. Anything but a skeleton. No, you're being too deadly, skeleton. I don't want any deadliness. Any deadliness will result in my awful. That just feels so bad. I keep mining birch until I until daytime comes. Seems I was hallucinating and becoming day earlier. Just felt like it got a little later. Oh my god. Oh no, you see? That was a crazy shot, skeleton. You shouldn't be allowed to do stuff like that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Nice. Ow. I messed up by letting him get to me. I fucked up. Okay. Give me some. Okay, now it's getting daytime. So, one more tree. Nice coal. I'll get these 2 trees and then head back. Alright, almost 2 stacks. And my home is back this way. No, why should it die? I don't know what's with monsters and looking other ways before actually chasing me. Like heading in straight lines, staring at where I used to be instead of where I am. It's a bit strange. But I guess that's just how AI worked. Grabbing a lot of birch because I need a lot of birch. Hello, cows. Nope, you're not getting me. Yeah, skeleton's trapped. I'm only gonna break all of them. I haven't played Resident Evil since I really talked about it, just because I've been too tired. And I've learned not to push myself to play games when I don't want to play them. And I don't have anything keeping me from playing them. Before, I used to hate having to do that because I was too busy. But now I'm not. I hate to be such a downer all the time. I want this to be enjoyable and cozy. For whoever's seeing this, not just like depressing. I'm gonna grab that coal. Yeah, I've got a free inventory slot. Almost walked past it. I should move everything to my storage building sometime. It's not even that much storage, which is the craziest part. Or the walking behind me just fizzled. I'm in familiar territory. It's definitely... yeah. So straight this way is spawn. Which means I can go straight this way to meet up with like the tower and like or the pathway. Where should I build the bakery? Not too far away. I did have that point, but that's like in the castle area. I guess the bakery could be integrated as part of the castle when I actually go commit to building that. Which will definitely happen after I get... I forgot about that. Yup. That could have been a disaster. Tomorrow I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons after a 2-week hiatus. Technically 3 weeks because we do it weekly. But there were 2 weeks where we didn't play. Because my D&D friends have lives. No one's listening. Why do I feel bad about making this place too depressing? This is supposed to be that, just another distraction. Is it not? Stop me from thinking. If I talk mindlessly into the void, then it doesn't give me time to think. Isn't that the purpose? purpose. I did get to thinking last night about my cat. Everything. But that was just a brief moment where I gently sat down to thought. Now that it's only me here, it's only I again. Your mind controls reality. Not in the sense that kid, there's a kid. Give me leather. There you go. Your mind controls reality not in the sense that you're a god. More in the sense that everything you witness, everything you feel, and everything you see is governed by your mind. And as people, we have sapience. We have the awareness of this. We have an awareness unmatched and a cognitive ability to think that's unmatched by anything else. You can think, and then if you think, it becomes real. Maybe not to everyone, but to you. If reality is all governed by the mind, then what's real to you is real. Knowing this logic and how much of our subconscious goes uncontrolled, if you focus, if you think about it hard enough, you can learn to control that kind of stuff. Force you to feel things, force you to do things that seem physically impossible. It's the same logic about thinking. You might think that there's intrusive thoughts. That they cannot possibly be unthought. And how can you consciously forget? How can you consciously remember stuff that you are likely to forget? That's where people make a mistake. Because everything is controlled by your mind. And with enough thought, you can control it. You can stop yourself from thinking if thinking is too hard. It might sound strange, but it's true. Just I don't know. For me, I don't know where to put my bricks. I guess I'll put them with the cobblestone now, put them in place up here. But you truly can control how you think and how you perceive stuff. If you start thinking a thought you don't want to think, just start off by thinking about one thing incessantly. You think a thought you don't want to think, just start thinking of a brick wall, say, or a mirror. It's easiest to do with a singular object. Just start thinking. And then when that's like, and whenever it bubbles up, whenever it thinks, just reiterate that same thing over and over and over. Eventually, you'll find yourself able to stop thinking by doing this. Whatever you were thinking about will go away without you consciously noticing it. You might consciously notice it at first, but eventually, well, to be honest, you never stop consciously noticing it. What happens is that why is it so hard to think? What happens, you'll start consciously thinking, but it won't process. Like, you'll be aware you're thinking of this thing, but it will never extend deeper than that. You'll be like, oh yeah, I'm thinking of this thing. Like right now, thinking about my cat and someone I lost. But it never goes any deeper than that. Because I'm stopping myself from thinking, and it isn't hard. If there's anything troubling you, anything horrific, just stop thinking about it, or don't pay it any mind. You're more powerful than you know. People don't realize how little it takes to manipulate your own version of reality. See and think what you want to see and what you want to think. Even if by typical reality or by everyone else's, it is not true. You can make it true. There was this one time, there was a heat wave going through my town. My father was in town, so we went on a hike, which just happened to coincide with the heat wave. It was like 40 degrees Celsius outside. Crazy. And we went on the hike in this dry, arid portion. It was pretty. A trail we'd gone on before in my childhood. And of course, me, being out of shape as I am, I was dying. It was awful. And then the last leg of the trip, it just felt awful. I was moving slowly, exhausted. And then I just focused. I just told myself to walk. To get up there. To get there. To finish this walk, this hike. Just walk. My father, who's been somewhat of an athlete his entire life, couldn't keep up with me, because he too was exhausted. I was moving faster. I paid the exhaustion no mind. I couldn't feel it anymore. Of course, afterwards when I got in the car, it was awful, but I hope that at least gives you some idea of how this works. It takes pain is another thing. Another reason why I learned to control my mind as I can was from pain. I've always had a unique relationship with pain, but one time I got sicker than I've ever been. I couldn't breathe, and the pain was overwhelming. I could barely move. I could barely think, ironically enough. And so I tried something. I sat down in a chair in my basement, closed my eyes, and focused all my attention on the pain. And it made it bearable. I could. All I focused on was the pain, how it felt, and how it was just a feeling. And I could bear the pain. My family and friends have always said I have a high pain tolerance, but I don't. Even the smallest cuts feel terrible for me. But I can bear it. And it isn't hard. And the pain doesn't hurt anymore. It just becomes another feeling. You can do this with hot or cold. With that exhaustion thing, I was just thinking, I imagined water and ice. And the other day, I walked outside. It was cold. I didn't went out with any protective gear. I didn't. I didn't know if I was gonna come back. But I have been colder before. And the cold couldn't get to me. That's what I said in my mind. And all I felt was warmth. The cold did not go further than skin deep. Well, specifically, I imagined how I got the cold to stop me shivering. Was I imagined the cold clawing at me like it was something. Then when I realized it couldn't break the skin, I didn't feel cold. You can do a lot if you just think. But it does get hard. Eventually. Like what happened on the hike when I got back into the car and I was so exhausted. Or when I was sick and the pain, and eventually my focusing on it caused me to fall asleep. Eventually, you may be forced to think. In response to that, because you may not be perfect at controlling your mind. Your subconscious still exists. There may be a part of you that wants to think. And so I've come up with strategies to stop it a bit. creeper in the creeper hole. Not by. Okay, let me grab this. That guy was a bit crazy. But essentially, in order to stop yourself thinking, find things. Like me with this Minecraft. At one point, I was convinced I needed someone to help me. Maybe that is true. Maybe not. I'm gonna put the bakery over here. But wait a second. They all make oak. Oh, now that's a horrible discovery. Oh well, looks like I'm making this out of birch wood. Little bakery. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. Yeah, this will be good for the thing. I think I'd like having the entryway here. Sharonton Bakery. Oh yeah, and they can put nice little tables outside. Then I can have the farms nearby, so this is where I cook all my food. That seems nice and cozy. That means I only want windows in the customer part right here. Yeah, I think it's. I do kind of like it on the side more. It makes it feel more like coffee shop-esque. Like that. Yippee! And for the floor. What should I do for the floor? Squids are in this version, I think. No chicken. I'm gonna use these for the countertop. Oh, I was gonna use wool for the roof. I can use white wool. White wool with some red. Oh, and I got some bones and arrows. Right, I needed some cobble because I was gonna make those into some things. I'll take just this stack. And then the floor for the guests. Let me grab this. Floor for the guests. Can be wood. Make this all into planks. Ooh, or I could do blue wool for the roof. No, I should do. I'm gonna do wool for the center floor, like the carpet. I don't know what type of wool though. Maybe blue wool or lapis. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a diamond pick and go get some lapis when it gets night. I'm not gonna do this just yet. Do I have any sticks? I do. Do need a lot of torches though. That's the rest of my sticks, I believe, which aren't in there, I've learned. Yeah, the capsule is gonna be mainly over here. Over on this mound. I need to plan it out eventually. Some way I didn't process how much eggs I had. I can do with putting a window here. Nah. Or, what do I think? Window there or not? Yeah, let's keep it there. I need to do it like this because otherwise there's gonna be no room in the back. That's my crafting table. So here is the countertop with the employee only entry. And you can sit here and blah 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 blah. I can make I need 3 doors. One for there, one for there, and one for there. Nice. Actually, gonna put another, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna have a line go just across here. Now you can take your order. Actually, I need to put the glass in. I need quite a bit more wool. Only leather blocks worth a thing. I have more wool than I have leather. Hello, sheep. I need your wool. I don't know what color I'm gonna make the roof, but it is gonna be out of wool. It's probably gonna be a bit flat too. 2 for that. That chicken is just sorry about not moving my camera. I'm itching my side. And I thought it was a bit itchy. It's just stupid looking bakery. Oh god. I think I'm gonna put windows in the employee section. It's only fair. Does that at least look somewhat decent? Not really, but let me mind's eye this. I'm gonna just do it like this. Doesn't look good, but neither options do. It just looks so bad. Oh well. Doing this. Screw it. It's time to go mining. I want it to go that way. Yeah, screw it. That looks good enough. Down we go. So I want to go this way. There's a creeper behind me, which is, in fact, the same way as my strip mine. So I'll continue down the strip mine that I've been into before. Hopefully it will lead me the same place as always. So, okay, I don't know. Oh, that's... Oh, because it doesn't... I see, because it doesn't play my footsteps when I'm on the edge of the block, because the game doesn't... Because it doesn't consider me landed, at least for playing those sound effects. So when it stores them until I land. It's like, it thinks I should because I do land. You see what I'm saying? But I understand how that works now. Some kind of desync. A long tunnel. This is my first strip mine, yeah. Oh. And there's spawner down there. I was thinking of using the spawner up above for an XP farm when I need it. And it's skeleton, so it actually is kind of more useful than this one down here. Right, it was skeletons? I think so. Oh, this is where the redstone was. That wasn't my first one. This had to be my second one, yeah, and I went like behind first. Because that doesn't feel right. I didn't get many diamonds going this way. I read somewhere that there's like quadrants of this world, and some quadrants just don't have as many diamonds. But that might have been fixed in this version. They changed ore distribution and how it worked. So maybe that's no longer the case. And besides, I'm here for lapis anyway. And the new stuff. I missed iron at my feet. Interesting. What an intriguing thing to have occur. Hi, redstone. I don't care about you. I want lapis. Oh, that reminds me of a story. Back when Herobrine was a big thing, I was playing on my mother's laptop. This was probably the version they added cave noises. We watched like some YouTube like animations or some like horror short. It's not really shorts, but like horror videos where people would like There's this one like called Slender's Mansion or something, or Slender's Forest. I forget exactly what it was, but that's gravel. I was like, I didn't recognize that immediately. And yeah, we kind of they used that cave noise that just plays as a stand-in for like Herobrine, saying it was like, I guess, a moan, a scream, a gasp he did. And I thought that was true. That was just a thing. And so then I was building a building. That's not the right button. So I was building this building, yeah. And I enclosed it like I was building like a house in creative. And then as soon as I clicked on the final block, because I was building it from the inside and was gonna like I was like enclosing myself in. As soon as I placed the last block, that cave noise played, and I thought Herobrine was in my world. I genuinely thought, so I got so scared that I logged off and never reopened that world. And I told my sisters I heard the Herobrine scream from that video in my game. I don't think they believed me. Little did any of us know that it was just a cave noise. I'm surprised that's the only memory I have of getting scared as a kid, given how much I believed in Herobrine. Like, I was a Herobrine believer. Like, all the way. There was even this time, because we started, me playing Minecraft is a little bit strange of history, because we did start in Java Edition on my mom's laptop. But that bricked itself, so like on our iPad and then our iPods, we got mobile. I don't want that redstone. We got the mobile version. Oh, interesting. And it was quite interesting. And there was this one world, this creative world, that we took along with us. At one point, we went on a trip to France, and in that world, because like we built Shrine to Herobrine in that world, whenever no one was on, I'd log on to the server and pretend to be Herobrine. Like, oh, I'm Herobrine. And my sisters genuinely thought they were being haunted by Herobrine. And we are like, no way. And so they started, at first they were scared and started like sending signs to talk to him. And my sister built a statue of Herobrine, only to find it destroyed the next day. It was actually me. And so it was a cool prank. Eventually I stopped. And then a few years later, yes, years, like I did this. Okay, so I was in first grade. What year is first grade? I was like 6 or 7. So like years later when I was like 12. So like almost in high school. I told my sisters, yeah, that was me by the way, I was just trolling you. And they were shocked. They were so surprised. And like, what? I thought Herobrine was haunting us. Which like they should have known by then, right? Because that's around the age like you learn that Santa isn't real and stuff like that. They should have realized, right? It was funny. And I told them, and they actually got like genuinely pissed at me. Like, they got so mad, and one of my sisters was like, I spent so long on that Herobrine statue you destroyed. And I was like, we haven't touched that world for years. We don't even have the device it's on anymore. They were just so disappointed that Herobrine wasn't actually haunting them. That's a story I forgot to tell for so long. But it's a fun one. Yeah. Herobrine was never real. This gravel attaches to a cave. Don't know what direction that has lava. I think it's up ahead of me. Why is there so much gravel? Damn. It was ahead of me. And the gravel was there. No lapis yet. I guess I'm not into new chunks. I feel like I should be by now, though. I guess mining is a lot slower than just walking on your own. So that makes sense not to find new chunks. Not a very big cave. Oh, right, there's the other path. I can check that one out. I never looked up. Don't know if there's... Oh, that totally is a cave and I hear water. Well. Could just be me mishearing this other water. They upped Diamond Pickaxe durability, so... I should be here for a lot longer, as you can tell by the wear on it not being that bad. At least I get a lot of cobble. More diamonds before any lapis. That feels suspicious. Yeah, I was right. Okay, yeah, no. That's 7 diamonds. I spent 3 to go on this mining trip. So that is a net positive. I always feel... Oh. What? Sorry. Oh, what? My game crashed. What? What happened? Oh! That's my iron. What? My game crashed. I don't know what happened. What? Still have all my stuff. What? What? This is different. I'm going up. I'm going up to the surface. What's happened? I'd be surprised if I reached. Yeah, it's like I was gonna be surprised if I reached the surface that quickly. Of course it's cold. You know me, I'm not gonna skimp on getting coal, so. Guess I was running out of material. I mean, inventory space. Still, I wanted lapis. It's tragedy not to return without any lapis. My inventory's full. No. Yeah, I prefer cobble over flint. How deep am I? 50. I should be getting close. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I recognize this area. It says my home's back. Yeah, back this way. I do recognize this area. I didn't make it to any new chunks. Wasn't this the place I said that there was more stuff? At least that means I was close, right? I'm not gonna get any lapis. I do need more wool though. I guess I could make the floor green. Drop anything from these cams. I guess I could make the floor green. Yeah, this is the place. I got close, but now I'm gonna have to remine some of the stuff because I think some of my chunks got reset when it crashed. Okay. Glad it's day at least. Oh, wait, this is the iron mine. I'd recognize this area anywhere. It's the iron mine. Give me your wool. Yeah, this is the iron mine. That's nice. Oh, look at this. I remember placing those because I had them in my inventory. Those are leftovers from when I was my original mine. Now I head home. Because it gets so long. I don't remember getting so long. So there's my tower. Okay, good, it didn't reset everything. Just... I didn't even roll back that far if it's still there. Doubt it rolled back very far, just the last couple minutes of me mining, which is still saved my inventory, so... Just rolled back the chunk I was in, maybe? I'll have to check that out. Little cave here. I'm not gonna have any lapis. Yeah, that's still there. Good. And so is my bakery. It's looking as stupid as ever. I say that with the biggest smile on my face. I love stupid builds like that. Okay, I can put that away and this away. Anything else that belongs in there? Nope. You belong in there. And so do you. And I have 8 eggs. It's enough for 2 cakes. 2 cakes. Not enough cobblestone space. Interesting. Nor is there enough iron space. Forgot about this. But there's not enough gravel space either. Everything's migrating up here, it looks like. No longer enough storage space. Okay. Well, I guess I'm moving my first step. The cobble can still go in there now. Time to put away some of my first bits of iron. Stay away, creeper. Haha, I know your tricks. What chest will be the iron chest? We'll say you're the iron chest. Putting the bakery there means I don't light up any of those. This. I should start lighting it up though. But yeah, I'm gonna have an entrance to a little tunnel there. So when I build that, it will light up. I have no clue what I'm gonna put there. But I'll put something there and light it up. I don't want to end this in the night again. That feels quite boring. I'm going back to the caves like I said I would. I only have 8 torches left, so let me go fix that. Glass can go back in there. I'll grab 14 of these. And I'll put wool away. Same with gunpowder. And head back down. Right, I needed some coal. Another 10 coal should suffice. I'm gonna grab 12. Alright, back to the mines I go. Time to check out what happened. I'm gonna still go the same way. I haven't had pork chop in a while. I like smelting pork chop though, it feels like a waste, and I've got a farm that's been serving me quite well. I wonder why that lava pool was on my same level. Oh, and the regenerated chunks were probably new chunks. That's why the lava pool was there. Does that make sense? Yeah. New chunks because the world's in a new version from when it originally loaded. Is that a star or the moon that I saw? At the end of the tunnel, you saw like the white thing in place of where the nighttime is. Is that a stone wall already? I guess there could be lapis in these new chunks then. But I didn't make it very far, did I? The chunk I was in got reset here. Yeah, I didn't make it very far. Okay. What? It reset all my progress? Oh, damn. I don't like that. All my progress? Yeah, I'm not remining that. I'm going somewhere else. I guess this way. I've never crossed the lake, so I'm gonna mine this way. That's hopefully where the newest chunks are the closest. At least I got some free iron. Technically, I got 7 free diamonds from that. And I can always go down this path if I want 7 more diamonds. Those are pretty awesome. But it's not something I'm willing to do at the moment. You know what? I'm starting from here. No, I should continue down the way. The main directional path that I went might not be my longest one, but I can check to see the longest ones. I should end this episode sooner or later. I've got D&D tomorrow and shouldn't. Is this a way I went? That was a way I went, and I can't see the end. I went down here too, right? But I can see the end, that one's sure. Went down there, and I think I can see the end. Yeah, it looks like this other one's my longest. Not that one. No, I can see the end. My longest one is this one. Yup. By far. I can see the end of all the other ones. Damn, iron pickaxes really sucked. Guess they're not made to strip mine. But I should start loading new chunks really soon. Okay, that was not that far. Pickaxes sucked before this. I don't think I really noticed how short my tunnels were. I even got multiple. Oh, it's this tunnel! Right? Nope, it's not. I caught that just in time. I'm so goated. If the game crashes on me again, that's gonna suck. Just gonna roll back everything I did again. lazy to do the torch method. I think this is a little faster anyway. Hello, Iron. Nice to see you here. Hopefully that crash didn't corrupt my recording, because it did kind of go a little weird. Redstone. It's forcing me to get some redstone. Oh my god. Not more coal. I don't need more coal. I'm greedy for it though, because I don't want to run out, like, ever. By the time I even come close to running out, I'm gonna have like automatic kelp farms or something that I can use for fuel. Oh my god. Okay. This is kind of crazy. Oh my god. They really want to give me all the coal that there is, huh? My god. All the coal you could ever imagine. I'm gonna have to leave this behind at some point, aren't I? I need to get off soon. I need to go to bed early. But I'm not absolutely horribly tired. Lava. It opens up. Wide lava lake. I knew it opened up there. There's coal above me. Grab it, sure. More convenient pillar path, I guess. Goodbye, random piece of coal. That's probably from the same vein, just split up, because of things. What was it that cave noise scream that I thought was Herobrine? Diamonds. Oh, ain't that nice? Dead end, it seems. Dead end. It's always nice to find some diamonds. And some coal, I guess, because I'm always grabbing. Definitely is a cave behind there, but zombie. Yeah, guess there's no more. Oh, damn, I'm not even new chunks, I bet. Just keep on going. Okay. I just won't let this. But they want to levelate me. No, 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 no. Okay, I saved my stuff. Oh god, I accidentally flirted with the wrong thing. But I saved my stuff. I didn't think I had enough time to go into my inventory because I'd sink. That's why you keep the water bucket on hand. Oh my god. Oh. Well, I'm gonna go down there and grab my stuff and get off. I need to get off soon. Oh, god. I saved my stuff. That's great. My armor's probably like super broken by now. But oh well. I'm just happy that I got that. Oh my god, my heart. I was excited. I guess they clipped through the corner because I did see a coal clip through a corner and hit lava last time. Like when I was mining it in that area. Or somewhere else, I forget where. But I did see that, so maybe. I am going the right way, right? Yeah, I am. I recognize this water. I'm continuing this mining trip next episode. See if I can find lapis. Eventually I'll move into chunks and I've got a bunch of backup iron picks I can exhaust as well. I'm not making that same mistake again. Oh, thank God. That's it. That's where I died, yeah? Should be. Yep. These tunnels don't really go very far, do they? Yeah, I saved all my stuff. That's crazy. I'm so good at this game. To be fair, I did accidentally go a bit crazy with that, thing. Well, I am keeping that there. Actually, 07 is what I usually reach for. I'm keeping that there. No more gravel in my hotbar. We are going across. no. No. Oh, that's the huge gigabyte screenshot, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, well. See you next time.